Okay, welcome. Finally, I fixed it. Couple of reboots. Yeah, that was weird. I've been playing a bit of Diablo earlier with no issues, and I had sound from Windows, just not from SCUM. But let's get onto the server, and we are playing us on Havoc yet again. And my plan today is to go and check out the changes that are made for on the fishing system. So one thing I know is that the visual cues, like seeing the fish actually disturb the water surface and stuff like that, that will only happen on 10 spots across the entire map. So like all the deep ocean, all the rivers like here, and all the lakes combined will only have 10 spots at any given time, randomly distributed. That shows the uh, the fish signs. Those spots will have a higher chance for the fish to actually bite. I guess that's how I understand the release notes. Although you can still fish in any other spots, the chances are but just a bit lower. Speed Rider, welcome. Good to see you. Let me just go and fix something. Um, oh, I don't know. For some reason, I got some auto translation going on. Anyways, let's ignore that and go back to SCUM. Right, so let's see. What do I have on me? Not much. That seemed to have been auto-sorted. That's yeah, something like that. Okay. All right. That's a cabinet with liquids. That in there. Yes, I'm playing PvE. That's right. Hello, Ravenous. For some reason, YouTube is auto-translating all the comments, which is pretty annoying for me because I want to speak English with you guys in order for you to actually understand what I'm saying. But if I'm reading all your comments translated into Danish, that will kind of burn out my brain. That was what I tried to change just before. I don't freaking see where I do that though. I apologize for this rough start. That is weird. You just logged out. Close on me. You left the castle. All right. Yeah, tractor is indoor. So question is, should we go on? We will take the dirt bike. And like this maybe. It's not the correct. This one. Materials, that goes in there. That one I don't need right now. Come on, close. That can go right in here. Got a lock, that's fine. Got some screwdrivers, never know what we're gonna be up to. Put the ketchup here. Oh yeah, we need to get the fishing rods, not just one. Speedrider says, AI says that you shall open YouTube Studio on a computer, go to live control room streaming, live chat, or so studio. But this is something they made just today. Control room. Right. And where to see it? Nope, I don't really see it. Yeah, so when I have been searching for help on using AI, they tend to find a lot of old information that is not really relevant anymore. I just don't see it. It is super annoying though. Well, I guess I have to live with it today. That's weird. Anyways, and it does it. It actually does the same even in OBS. I got that little chat window in OBS as well, and it gets auto translated in there also. That's weird. It is weird. Okay, let's see. I got some fishing thingies. Let's put the sword here. That one like this. And let's have a look here. So this one is not fitted. Kind of want that. And that. Take all these. Like so. And we got this one. Yeah, I need to bring something to eat as well. Right, so we got that one. Let me get the floaters. Come on. Like that. think I had some low quality fish bait somewhere. Oh yeah, lots of it actually. Take that. Ravenous says, don't mess with the wolves. You hit one 37 times with a metal sword. Yeah, I got chewed on a little bit the other night, and I had shot it with the rifle, and then I put a bunch of shots in it with with the pistol as well before he went down. Anyways, I think I got everything I need. Let's just rearrange a little bit these in here. Right. Can go here. All right. What time is it? Okay, it's afternoon. So the fish, according to the yeah, I guess we can call it the old fishing system. At least we had these tables where each type of fish can spawn, and also on what time of day. Count Ravenous says he survived with 10 health left. Right. Okay. So let's see. Where should we go first? That little lake. We can go up to that lake. We can go up to that lake. Yeah, let's go up to the large lake up here. And also let's have a look on the big river, I guess. Right. Oh yeah, food. Cooked. Gonna take this bread with me. Gonna take some sausages. Eat one use of that. Eat one use of that. Yeah. Hello, Jan. Welcome, welcome. And thank you. I usually read your chat messages, but that's kind of also a little bit weird today because, yeah, obviously it won't make much sense to you if I read it in Danish. This is massively annoying. Okay, if I go to a different window, I think I can actually, yeah, let's do it like this. There we go. Okay. Yeah, I apologize. This auto translation is kind of confusing the heck out of me. All right. The last time I kind of struggled a little bit with this fishing bug where the fishing rod kind of shakes like crazy, and the line breaks and you lose both fish and line and hook and everything. So I hope we can avoid that. The 3 dots at the top of the screen don't have any setting. I can't see any, but might be different for you. Yeah, I tried them. I only have the opportunity to see who is in the chat. Yeah, make a pop-up chat, send feedback, moderations. Yeah, that's it really. Nothing about the auto translation. So this is probably just Google that does things kind of halfway. Maybe they have some SCUM developers on their team as well. I don't know. I'm using the computer only. But now I switched to another window. I opened up the stream like in a regular YouTube window. Okay, Speed, thank you. Yeah, SCUM developers to YouTube. So these little streams like the creek going by here, I never fish in those. I think you can only catch one little fish, and I don't believe the chance is really that great for it. So I usually ignore them totally. But the lakes are good and the rivers are good. And the sea obviously as well. Okay, oh, don't go in the water. Okay, so let's have a look. What I'm looking for is the rings in the water and other signs of the water getting disturbed by the fish. Right. Nothing on this side. And I'm not sure if we are supposed to actually be waiting for a while or something like that. Let's go to the other side. Nope, nope, oh game it. Come on. That's stupid. Don't do that. Drive it, buddy, drive it. Come on. And now you're pushing. Oh man. I mean, tonight is cursed. Here we go. Okay. Yeah, so 10 places distributed randomly across the map every time the server restarts. All the places where the fish disturb the water, meaning that there's a higher chance all those 10 spots will redistribute to new random places. And 10 spots across the entire map is actually not many. Okay. Go on this rock. Anything here? Let's try and fish anyway. So let's take a bit of wire, line here. Unpack a floater. Unpack that one. Oh, go here. You go here. Take the worm bait. What? Oh. Oh, there was 2 uses. Okay, cool. Okay, let's see if we get any. Yeah, and I don't recall the different fish and the time of day. I think actually midday is the worst time. Oh! Fairly small, I think. Right, so we do catch fish, even though it's not the best place. I'm gonna keep that regardless. I can always make fish bait from him. So let's go and find another place. All right. Let's have a look at the map. Yeah, why not? Let's just go straight up to that bridge. And I lost the road somewhere. That's him. Okay. And there's a little house here. Yep. Nice little duck. Seeds, watermelon, pepper. Okay. Don't have them, so that's fine. And yeah, afternoon. Okay. So looking for these fish thingies, the fish cues, that's gonna be a bit of a deal, I think. And under customization and live chat translation should be there. Maybe it's only something I can actually change before I start the live stream. Some of the settings are like that. Okay, let's put some bait on that. And they put out a hot fix today. Like the Hunters DLC was adjusted a little bit, so they lowered the price of the Hunter's Quiver and the Hunter's Bow, I believe. They changed the Hunter Bow from a 40 pounder to a 35 pounder, and they changed the quiver from being able to take 2 stacks of arrows, and they made it so it can take 3 stacks of arrows, just like the military quiver. So now they don't suck that terrible, or at least the quiver. I don't know about the bow. The bow should be particular silent or something, but I don't know about that. Okay, not that much happening right here. Like nothing at all. Okay. You can edit during it. Just tested it to go to Studio, click the broadcast thing. I can go to the live and click the stream. You're already streaming, and it should all work. Okay, so yeah, I have an edit button, and usually that only gives me the opportunity to change the title and description. And let's see what else. I chose the language for the stream, set to English. And that one, live reaction slowed. Oh, translation, I see it now. Be gone, buddy, be gone. Save. Okay, let's see what that does. Thank you so much for researching for me, Speed. That's really, really cool. I hope it works. Cool, cool, cool. So they just snuck in a new setting. Interesting. Yeah, about finding these extra good fishing spots, that's actually gonna be really hard. So why am I so bloody hot? Let's take some clothes off. Can't really take that much off. So sometimes I put the helmet on a button and I take the helmet off like that. Okay. Drives you nuts how unhelpful they make it. Yeah. Sometimes you're just utterly and completely lost. Look, now we only saw that little spot. Look at how much river we have all the way up to the dam. And even if they put all the 10 good fishing spots on this river, it would be like a nightmare to actually find all of the spots. But they are not just on this river, they are all across the entire map. I don't know, it kind of feels like it needs to be adjusted. It's just me thinking that, at least. Let's go to the bridge. Yeah, it is a random chance. So from how I understand the release notes, it is 10 spots, and it changes every time the server restarts, or maybe every number of hours. And it's probably just like the spots where cargo drops can come down. Like they are not marked, but the cargo drops kind of also randomly chooses where it drops down. Yeah, this is... But the lake showed us that we can actually fish, we can actually catch something, even though we don't have the visual cues. There can't be only 10 spots. That's crazy rare. I guess it would be a little too OP if it was everywhere. Yeah, so they wrote something like it changes around like on every server restart, or after every X amount of hours, so that we cannot exploit a single fishing spot that we learn where it is and go to every single day. So apparently the buff on those fishing spots are quite good. But yeah, I don't know. I think also that only 10 spots is really, really, really low. Let's go along the shore for a bit. Oh, come on. Don't go in the water, buddy. Oop. At least at the river, we are more or less able to see across the river, I guess. And I'm not sure if these visual cues are kind of showing itself all the time. Let's try and put the line in here. Now, I might actually be using the wrong bait. And Ravenous says, today I had a cold and got an infection what was able to heal them both. Yeah, colds are a thing now. So if you run around all the time being wet, oh, that's a big fish. And we got that bug. Damn it. Yeah, so that ate our line and everything. But we did have a fish biting. It just took a little bit longer. Let's try again. Yeah, it seems like you just have to find signs of fish, like them jumping and making ripples. Yeah. So the way I understand it is that if you find the fish signs like the ripples and all that, then you have a really, really good chance of the fish biting. But you still have a chance to catch fish other places. Now I put cheese on. Let's see if that helps. Hello, Gary. Welcome, welcome. Turn off your DLSS. And that will stop it happening. Oh, the fishing thingies? The fishing rod going crazy. Now I'm using an AMD system. And I believe I am pretty sure I don't use the frame gen at all. But I could look into that. Okay. Smaller fish. And it freaks out. This is, I mean, come on. It was right there. Okay, let's see what Gary says. Graphics. FSR is off. FSR is AMD's version of DLSS. So yeah, can't turn it more off than that. Ravenous says, "Old gamer dude, take it easy, be safe. I gotta get out to the woods." Okay, Rav, have a nice time, buddy, and thanks for stopping by. You might catch you with some cheese. And Sledgehammer, welcome. How are you doing? Hope you're well. And I hope you're well as well, Gary. Thank you for suggesting some. I didn't use it either, but SCUM turns it on to be default, you think? Well, yeah. Let's change the position a little bit. I prefer to run games without the frame generations. And the AMD's version of frame generation is not really good unless you use the newest version, 4.0 or 4.1. But very few games actually support that. SCUM does not support it. So I never use FrameGen and SCUM. Let's have a look here. Been a bit rough, but you are okay. Thanks. How are you doing? Oh yeah, I'm good. Thank you. I'm really busy at work, but in a good way. We always have like periods we go through where we are extra busy, and that's just something like that going on right now. Glad hearing you're coping with everything. Let's get to the other side of that bridge. So what I really would like to find is some of these spots with the fish signs. Oh, I actually never noticed that there was that little bridge. Huh. Funny. Go a little bit further. So, what I'm very unsure about is that if we will ever spot these good fishing spots by going fast like I'm doing right now. Or if you have to kind of be standing there on the same spot for a while. Speed says, some people saying that if you stand close to others, say if you stand too far, or yeah, too close to the water or too far from. So I think what actually happens is that the fish can can swim into the ground, and then it can't get out into the water again. So, and if that is correct, then you should be kind of as close to the water as you possibly can. So let's try and do that right here. So it seems to be kind of nice and deep. And let's take out another set. So yeah, we are kind of going through all these fairly quickly. Where did that line go? And we got a goat. Oh, wrong. Didn't I unpack a line? Maybe not. Have. Like that. Hello, chat. It's good, thank you. How are you? Gary asks, is this a PvE server? Yes, it is. It is a Loralyne server called Havoc. It's a PvE and it's pretty hardcore. Right now I'm just kind of cruising around, but the puppies actually are really strong. They hit you 7 times harder than vanilla. And they are tanks as well. They have, I don't know how much extra health, but enough to be a nuisance. And the animals have more health as well. It's actually a really nice server. I kind of like it. So another special thing about this server is that you don't have any cars. The only four-wheeled vehicle you can drive is the tractor. So you can find the dirt bike, the cruiser, and the tractor in the wild, and you can buy the World War II bike. Okay, let's see. Come on, fishy. Don't let me lose the line now. Okay, I got it. Extremely small little fish. The bleak, that's kind of the smallest fish you can get at all. In the tiny creeks, this one should be able to be caught there as well, but yeah, let's just take it for the bait. Okay, so at least we get something. And chat says pretty good, thanks. Stopping by for a few before I have to take off for a bit. Okay, thank you for stopping by. Let's try another type of bait. Let's try some bread. Like that. Yeah, chat. We are kind of checking out the fishing system after the update. So the developers has changed it, so we only have 10 spots across the entire map where we can see kind of visual cues that there are fish. And if you find such a spot, apparently the fishing should be extra good. I think this is a small one again. Okay, we got that. A rough. You know, I think actually I forgot to pick up from that other spot, didn't I? Oh, never mind. Yeah, so, but we don't see any visual cues here, so we are still able to find, to catch fish in all the places, regardless of seeing the cues or not. Make a bleak into a bait. Yeah, exactly. You can catch a giant catfish. Yeah, the catfish will typically only bite during the night. Oh, that was the rough. Okay. That one, make bleak fish bait. There we go. Now that turns the wrong way. Okay. Good, good, good. Let's move again. Yeah, the catfish is I once caught I think it was almost 40 kilograms. That was in this big lake. I once had a base across, just across the river from here. Okay, let's have a look around here. Nothing. You heard a catfish can eat a manhole. They can become really, really large. We don't really have catfish here in Denmark, so. But I seen videos of it. Hello, Barca. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, Barca. So we are out fishing. So far, it doesn't go that well. I'm trying to find these good fishing spots that should be marked by visual cues. Oh, look at that. That's kind of a difference in the level. The river kind of goes down right there. Let me actually get off and show you a little bit clearer. Notice the riverbank up here, the level of the water, and right here it kind of steps down and then goes straight again. And when the light kind of drops, when the light is kind of in the right angle, maybe this doesn't go through to the stream, but right here it seems like there's an edge in the water right about here. Anyways, and Carrie says, well, hello Denmark from Canada, and welcome Gary. Canada is one of my favorite viewer countries, so to speak. We got a few Canadians as well. Among those is Barca that just came into the chat. Barca says, look up noodling, old gamer dude. You might have to say catfish noodling. It's a very interesting way some people fish for catfish. Okay. Sledgehammer says, you don't fish then, speedrunner? Yeah. Yeah, and the big question is if we have these visual cues. Can I see it like all across the river here? Or do I have to be close to them? Speed looked it up. It's a crazy way to fish catfish. Whoopsie. Don't go into the water, please. Right. I don't see much. Okay. Oh, they've removed the boxes. There used to be a few boxes you could search out on these little dock things here. Let's try and fish from here. Sledgehammers. Nah, I don't have any good fishing spots near me. I don't have too many big freshwater fish. Catfish around here are small but plentiful. When you catch them, all you need is a stick and a string with a hook. Cool. Used to be a TV show on noodling, something like Swamp Man. Right. Oh, okay, I get what you mean. Hello, Taro. Good evening to you as well. How are you doing today, Taro? Okay, let's put one of these bleak on here. See what that does. And pass it out. I hope these zombies hobbits up in among the houses doesn't come down to me. That would be annoying. Busy day at work. Sparkles flying around behind, out behind. Wow, that's really busy. Unless you're working with an angle grinder, then it's normal. And Barza says, yeah, Speedrider, the TV show was where I first learned of noodling. Yeah, I have no idea what that means. If it's something naughty or just something funny. Yep. Fish got away. Okay. Still got the bait on though. I was not fast enough. Okay, Sledge. Okay. This should be a little bit larger. Let's see what we got. Come on. A bass, that's good. The bass is one of the fish that give you vitamin D. So we like that. Oh, it's not that big actually. Interesting, interesting. Then Tyro says, but now until Midsummer Day, mostly free time. Oh, okay, that's cool. And Barca says, no, not naughty. Speedrider says, you basically put your hand in a hole in the water and hope 100 kilo plus catfish grabs onto you, and you try to drag it out without being drowned. Okay, that's interesting. I guess it's your fingers that are noodles. Just a very redneck way of fishing, I guess. And Shield Maiden, welcome, welcome. Hey, old boy, and hello, chat. How are you doing today, Shield Maiden? I saw a little bit of your daughter's stream the other day. That was kind of fun to watch. I was kind of impressed of how well she speaks English. I don't know, of course, how old she is, but she sounds really young. And that intro song you have, it really sounds. I guess you used IA to produce it, but it really sounds like your daughter's voice singing. Or if she was singing on that song, she did it really, really good. He's an old boy also. Noodling is where you catch a catfish with only your hands. Yeah. It's a muskie, and they have a mouth full of needles. A muskie? I don't know that name of a fish, but we have one of those type. It's very common in freshwater lakes. In the Danish name is gede. Yeah, that's probably sounding a bit weird to you, but that has a whole bunch of tiny, 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 really long and really pointy teeth that points inwards. So if that bites onto your finger or something, it is a hassle to get it off again. You more or less have to cut its mouth open. Shield Maiden says, I've heard where people use something else instead of their hand, hence why they call it noodling. Say or Mini Shield? I think it was Mini Shield. Gede is pike in English. Yeah. Thank you, Shield Maiden. When you say it, I remember that. Yeah, the pike is a bad experience if that bites you, latches onto a finger or something. Okay, Fatty, can you come here, please? There's another one in the bushes right over here. Oh, that's actually quite a few. Okay. Oh, a bear found ravenous. He's not exactly lucky. muskie are like a pike. It's a giant northern pike, 40 to 60 pounds usually. Wow. Mini Shield is 10 years old, and her intro is made with Suno with voice prompt of her voice. Nice, well done. It was actually really good. It kind of made me hang on to the intro, just to listen to that song complete or finish. It kind of mesmerized a little bit in a good way. And well done for a 10-year-old to speak English and actually have the courage to just, do her own stream. I think that's actually really impressive. Every time I see a puppet with a backpack, I'm, ooh, a loot pocket. Yeah, me too. I was also kind of taking an extra glance at that guy or that puppet just to make sure if is it one of those or not. Shield Maiden says, yeah, I think her intro has become really well done. It's kind of catchy and cute at the same time. Oh, yeah. And yes, she didn't want her mommy's boring intro song for a stream. No, of course not. Yeah, it is. It is really catchy and cute. And I was kind of surprised, actually, because you can hear from her voice, and it's pretty amazing that it can replicate her voice so accurately. So when you hear that song, you know instantly that it's a pretty young child singing. Right. No funny pills for me, except the... oh, here we go. I got that already. Basa says, Shield, I wouldn't believe that. Maybe if someone is really drunk, but I don't see that being something that is done more than once. And Shield says, well, Basa, everything is a G-hole if you're brave enough. He says, it's cool that AI can copy your voice and kind of scary. Oh, yeah, totally agree. Totally agree. So there's a lot of positive things to do with that, but also some really, really scary and bad things like deep fakes and stuff like that. I have heard of frauds that actually replicate a child's voice, and then they use that to call their parents and trying to swindle them, saying like the child has, oh, I lost my phone. Can you, send money so I can buy a new one? Stuff like that. And that is obviously not good. As in really, really bad. Okay. So, well, I guess we should try and go all the way up to the dam. And then we go up to that little lake, I think. Well, the last idiot isn't born yet. Catfish bites so hard. Catfish bites are hard, Shield. I don't think anyone would think that's a good idea. Well, my cousin once convinced me that I should try and pee on an electric fence, so you never know. There are, like Shield Maiden says, there are stuff that you do, but you only do it once. Welcome back, chat. Right, think about how much time we already spent looking for the fish signs and not finding anything at all. And then a couple of hours later, everything resets. I don't believe that you would go like me out and just methodically go and search for these. It would be more something that you just stumble upon, I guess. Basa says, yeah, Speedrider, I don't see much good in AI. In my opinion, it's going to dilute human culture and critical thinking. I think there are places for it in specific applications. I would say AI is more like a high precision weapon system. Not everyone needs access to it. Yeah, I can kind of understand that, Basa. I wouldn't say that I 100% agree, but I definitely... Oh, look, 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 look. Did you see that? Look, look, look. Here we go, here we go. Right. Okay. So we got 2 spots. Or is that 1 spot? But I was kind of rambling reading chat before it showed. How many of these spots have been further down the river where I just rode by fast? Speedrider says, my mom got her brother to touch an electrical fence. He said only if you touch it after. She said, yeah, sure. When he got hit by... He jumped back and she said, okay, your turn. And she said, yeah, no. And welcome back, Sledge. Okay, let's fish this place. Let's see what we can do with this. Yeah, let's put the bleak on. So I'm not sure if we just kind of do that. And what do we get? Extra large fish? Fish got away. Okay. Try again. Well, they don't really bite that much. Let's move over here. Come on, fishy, fishy. Okay, so this is the wrong bait. So let's change that to something else. Let's try that. Oh, that one. Oh, did that one just stop? Or what? Oh, look, now it's further out. I don't know how this works. Okay. Okay. I have caught 100 fish. Right. Keep that. So let's try and put some meat bait on. See if that does anything good. Hello, Bowman. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, I finally found one of these new spots with the fish jumping and all that. We're kind of testing these changes. Nice getting a stream achievement on stream. Oh, here we go, here we go. Come on, don't bug out. Okay. 2.1 kilograms, a bass. All right, all right. Okay, let me just catch up on the chat. Sledge says, years ago, one of my young daughters grabbed the electric fence and did it a couple more times until I stopped her. She was about 4 at a time. Yeeks used the bow, guaranteed dinner. Yeah, I wish we could. I wish we could shoot the fish when they are jumping like that. In Icarus, you can do that. And Speed says it must be the area where the fish are just a sign of it in that area. Yeah, maybe it kind of means that a larger kind of, but that spot further out wasn't there. I mean, there were like these two close to the shore, so one of them moved. And welcome, Bowman. Good to see you. And welcome, Newbie. Good to see you as well. Okay. Come on, fishy, fishy. Oh! Now they are next to each other again. Come on, fishy, fishy. You need to bitey, bitey. Okay, let's try here again. So fishing seems to be a little bit slower. I don't really feel that the chance here is that much higher than the other places. Maybe a little, but not by a lot. Oh, fish got away. Yeah, it seems like we need to be quicker on the mouse button. Speedrider says, best part about being unable to sleep is that my mom goes out around 4 a.m. to 5 a.m. to get coffee with her friend and does a sing along. I'll tag along with them. Good fun to see the sun come up. Okay. What do we get? Small one. Carp. Okay. So I think we need to try another. Let's try that worm thing. See if that's better. carb, yuck. Oh, they stopped altogether? No, still here. Oh, buddy, you're thirsty. Let's catch up on the chat. Bowman says, it was a nice peaceful day at the river when he got a huge bite, a 15 kilos rare yellow fin tuna in a river. I thought that those were only out at deep sea. Anyways, while in the middle of the most epic fight ever, suddenly the menacing sound of a laughing puppy emerged. Okay, you're making it up. Behind him. Yeah, I kind of noticed that we've got puppets over here. Right. So they might as well be on my side, I guess. Oh no, now that thing is up here. It was part of the irony. Yeah. Come on, fishy, fishy. Okay, so they don't like the yellow worms. Let's search the bank. But I guess at 0.7, that's okay. We got one. That's good. Change that into a worm, a bait. I mean, there we go. Let's try that one. And also let's check the time of day again. 7 p.m. Okay, let's see. Come on, fishy, fishy. I'm very concentrated right now. Okay, let's try another bait. That. Oh yeah, I forgot to put the yellow worm on. Come on, good gamer. Let's try this again. That. Come on, fishy, fishy. So much for higher chance, huh? But meat, cricket, grasshoppers, red worm is best for bass. Yeah, we can try that cricket here. I don't know if this is a bass spot, even though they look like bass, the jumping fish. I think it's a big river, so that means all the type of fish that can spawn in the big river should be able to spawn. And then we got the time of day. Now it's evening. Oh. Okay, small one. Yeah. Another carp. Let's try the red worm. Corn seems to give you a good chance for Amur, carp, bleak, rough for river stuff, but meat, cricket, grasshopper, red worm is best for the yeah. The bass is best because that gives you vitamin D, so we kind of want that over the other ones. I think the time is wrong for the bass right now. The lures. And we got these different type of bait we can put on the hook. That's the only thing I know about. So we don't have fish traps. Yeah, they don't care about red worms. Okay, so let's try that bleak again. Four a.m. to 10 a.m. and 5 p.m. to 11 p.m. for bass. Okay, so that should be perfect actually, since it was 7 p.m. just a little bit ago. This is exactly like most of your in real life fishing trips. You see a fish jumping everywhere and not one of them wants to bite. Yeah. Yeah. Let's actually try one of these boilers instead. Okay, now they are here. Come on. Yeah, they really don't care about us right now. Paid actors. The only fish you caught with a fishing line is a puffer fish. A puffer fish like those with all the spikes that blow themselves up, not blow, you inflate themselves. Those poisonous kind of things, like in I think they are a delicacy in Japan, and that guy that cuts them up and prepare them has to, you know, go through a particular education that lasts for years and years, because if he cuts the fish wrong, the poison seeps out into the meat, and people die from it. Yeah, we call them blowies. They were a smaller breed. They live by the docks. So where's that in the world, Speed? You won't find a puffer fish where I lived except in someone's aquariums. And Baza says, I'm sure people would frown at the idea of someone fishing in their aquarium. That's just a specific species of the pufferfish, old gamer dude. Oh, okay. I live in the Western Australia near Fremantle. Okay, that kind of explains it. Cool, cool. And I need to make some other kind. Let's make fish bait out of that fillet. There we go. I think that was what worked before. Let's put that one back in the... Yeah. Okay, fish. Now you bite. Come on. Come on, fishy. Come on, fishy, fishy. I know you can do it. Oh, now they are over here. Let's maybe move a bit. There are lots of different types. Right. Come on, I'm right at the spot. Come on, fishies. Hmm. And I'm even with the sun in my face so I don't cast a shadow into the water. I think I'm doing everything correctly here. Let's move a little bit. Oh, I got another fish here. Huh. Right. I am slowly losing my patience here. I mean, this jumping fish, that's fake news, man. Well, I did get a few carbs and a bass, but still. Let me eat something. Fishing is all about patience, no gamer dude. You need to patiently sit there while nothing happens. So nothing can continue to happen. And Speedrider says, yeah, Barca, we played the Dingadero. I don't know, I'm butchering that pronunciation, I'm sure. While fighting off the dingoes and drop bars at the kangaroos. We don't talk about the emos. Yeah, emos. I don't know who showed us in the chat a little while ago. We learned something new about that bird. Oh gosh. I mean, that's scary. Bowman says, unconsciously grips gun handle while staring at the fish. Yeah. I don't know. Let's ask the chat. Have any of you found a spot with those you fish why is that on number 2? Okay, let's try again. Yeah, they are kind of scary. Speed says, struggling to spell my own language. This while half the world speak 2 languages and can do both like it's nothing. I won't say that everybody can. Fish got away. That's typical. Let's try again. We got bait on, yeah. But I don't know how you do in Australia in the schools, but everybody in Denmark learns 2 languages in primary school besides Danish. So usually it's always English and it's usually German, but some schools give you some options. Second option is usually French, but it can sometimes be Spanish as well. And then in high school, you further kind of have options to go and learn a third language. Not many do that, but and when I went to school, I had English from, I believe, 6th grade. Might have been 5th grade, but I'm not sure. I don't really remember. But the kids today, they start learning English in school already from the 3rd grade. And that definitely helps. Like my parents' generation did not have English in elementary school, so they had to learn by themselves, and they were horrible at it. Okay, my patient is done. We need to go loot something instead. This I can't take it anymore. No, not yet. Let's see. Bowman says, I think we should teach all kinds in school: English, Mandarin, Russian, Spanish. Then they conquer the world in whatever field they're in, all kids. Sled says, but when I went to school was different. We in Austin, is that Austin? Learned 4 languages. Oh, that's cool. And Speed says, well, that's what auto-translate is for. English, French, German, and Spanish. Right. Oh, look at my speed buttons. Didn't I put the helmet on a speed button like that? And it disappeared? I mean, this game is so weird sometimes. Oh, look at this. This Prussian carp, 0.9 kilograms, and then 1.0 kilograms. That one on the bigger one is significantly larger. That's interesting. Okay. Right. Let's go to the big city and check the Chinese shop. I kind of feel like that. In UK, we also had Latin. I don't know. I think I saw you stuffing those fish with weights. So here in Denmark, we used to be going to high school with in kind of two directions, at least in my generation did. So that was typically called like language line or math physics line. I was like the mathematical, so not really good at languages. The ones that took like the language line, they also learned a little bit Latin, but that was in conjunction with either Spanish and French and Italian, because Latin does kind of or is kind of a base in those languages, but it was not like a course on its own. I think maybe you could choose it like separately. I'm not sure. Yeah, math A level. I did like, because right about the time when I went to high school, they were kind of changing the rules or the way the pupils can select the different classes. It used to be a lot more locked in, but I had the opportunity to select some of the classes. So I opted to have English and physics. Math was kind of baked in or built in. And then I had music, because we had A and B level. And I wasn't really up for having 3 A level classes. Today it's even more liberal. As I understand it, the pupils can now select between a number of different classes. Okay, this was pretty empty. All right. I wouldn't mind a Chinese sword, but it's probably not gonna happen on this server. Oh, NPCs. Was that a lightning flash? Oh! So I definitely missed a shot there. And there... Oh, that's a puppet. Right. Can you come to me, please? So when they jump over fences and stuff like that, that's kind of... Yeah, freaking me out a little bit, because it's so dangerous. Okay. Can I have a sword, please? Spear. No, thank you. Don't want the spear. Okay. Oh, there you are. That other shot was really close. I hear faint footsteps somewhere. There she is. Oh, miss. Okay. Only two? Let's see. Improvised handguns. Right. Kind of lost an arrow up here, I think. There we go. Okay. Moving out. Damn, what are they shooting with a cannon? And we got rain. Let me put on that one here, and actually put that on. Yeah, so they are using that improvised pistol, and that can take a 50 cal, which is gonna wreck you. Let me see. Oh, there you are. Oh, you're fast. And the arrow bug is still here, I see. You have this broadhead head in real life, actually. Nice. Are they yeah, I guess that's only for using like in sports shooting, or is it legal for hunting as well? Oh, the Manchu bow, that's kind of crabby, but yeah. Okay, no sword. I don't know about the rain. Blue skies. Oh, okay. But I definitely had a lightning flash just before. I don't know. I need to think about fuel as well. Oh yeah, it's legal. I'd say it's required legally and ethically. So do you actually hunt with it? Oh, that's still here. There we go. Yeah, still up for grabs, guys, if you're playing on this server. I don't personally hunt, but I know people that does. When you kill an animal, you want to do maximum amount of damage to make sure it's painless as possible. Yeah, I think there's like a bit extra requirement for accuracy when you shoot with the bow. You kind of want to hit the heart or the lungs. Or you kind of want to hit the same with the rifle. But the arrow can go straight through and not really let the animal bleed out. I guess unless you're using the broadheads. That's kind of the point. Okay, let's take it off again before I die from a heat stroke. Okay. That's why you stick a bit of dynamite to the arrow. Let's see. Let's check the hunting towers. So from what I understand on Discord the other day, Loralyne is probably gonna remove the bait feeders from the traders, so we're not able to buy them anymore. She wants to make it a bit harder to actually kill animals, which is fine by me. But the animal feeders can spawn in the world as well. I found one so far. Yeah, guaranteed kill. A guaranteed kill, but nothing to eat. Just checking. Sometimes we have a vehicle. Oh, we got a lot of puppets here. Yeah, let's move out. Hello. There's a lady here. Sled says, yeah, lots of deer. Seen some interesting single-handed hunting crossbow a while back. They are also lethal. Yeah, that kind of thing won't ever be legal here in Denmark. I mean, you can own a gun if you're in a sports club. Oh, a beat. But it's not that many people that does that. Or you can own a gun if you are a legal hunter. But all those kind of fancy weapons, by fancy I mean kind of irregular, like a crossbow, that's not something that you can get your hands on that easy. So we got plenty of these already, I think. Yeah, crossbow even harder to get a permit. Yeah. Yeah, I once worked with a guy. He bought up so many weapons legally here in Denmark. He was member of a shooting club, and you can actually acquire quite a decent amount of weapons legally, but for the most part, if you're just kind of, if I, for instance, were to become a member of a shooting club tomorrow, and I would buy a handgun, I can buy it and own it as long as all my security checks and all that checks out. But I wouldn't be able to keep it at home. It would be needed to be logged into the safe of that particular club I was or am member of. And in order for you to have the weapon at home, there's some more requirements that you need to fulfill. Locks on doors and stuff like that. Okay, so we got our bag full of fish. We kind of smelly right now. What should we do? Should we, I don't know, should we try and go to the deep water and see if we can catch a tuna? I never really been good at catching the tunas because they usually snap the line for me. Sled says you stick them on a tripod and wait and hide or such after baiting. You can still buy them in the UK. Bowman says, well, I grew up in the forest basically, so been around it my whole life. Just never really had the need to go out and sit and freeze somewhere for hours. But maybe when I get older and I get more time. Yeah. Shoot twice a year. Gun locker continued membership for 2 years, something like that. Yeah, something like that. And then if you have more than, I don't know, a handful of guns, then you get even more requirements of locking it down and stuff like that. Speed says, at that point it would just be better to rent out a gun at the shooting range. Yeah, if you only shoot like twice a year. Five bullet max from... Oh, let's see. Ambassador says, yeah, in Canada you can buy guns, but you need to get a license first, which you need to pass a safety course. Then guns and ammo need to be locked up separately. Guns can't be loaded. And there's a 5 bullet maximum for max. Right, I don't believe we in Denmark have a maximum for the magazines, but the rules are kind of similar. but you cannot have the gun at home to begin with until you have been a member for like 2 years, like Bowman said, something like that. And you need to have like a certified gun locker, and you need to have the ammunition and the gun separately in 2 different locked cabinets or lockers. Okay. Uh-oh. An evil railing. They are known to be killers of dirt bikes. Bowman says it's crazy in UK. You guys can buy modern high-powered crossbows, but your CO2 guns cannot exceed like 7.5 joules. Denmark can't buy crossbows, but our CO2 guns can be 30 plus. I don't even think there's a limit. Gotta prove yourself. In Greenland, no rules. But on the other side, Bowman, in Greenland, polar bears. Pistol is under 5 foot-pounds and rifle under 12 foot-pounds. Oh, that's a measurement of the power. Right. Okay. Basa says, yeah, we can have guns in the house, but the storage is like you said, it is in Denmark. And the rule goes for transportation of guns. So if you put a gun in your car and go hunting, it needs to be the same. Yeah, they did something also with that in Denmark. When I was a kid, I had like a grown-up adult friend, and he was like a gun freak, a little bit at least. And he took me to a shooting club where we shot rifles. I was shooting Mauser 7.62 on a 200-meter range, and we actually walked there in our little town where I live, and we just put the rifles on our shoulder, you know, with the strap, and then we just walked straight to that place, straight through the center of the town. People were looking like crazy. Back then, it wasn't a problem. I mean, some people might call the police, but it was not illegal as such. Today you would be hauled away, thrown into the back of a police van, and never to be seen again. I don't. You will be seen again, but you know what I mean. They will not let you do that today. Let's see if we can catch a tuna. I think the tuna needs actually that sardine. Right. And that thing here is kind of annoying, but I don't want the puppets to come and get me, so. Let's say I do have an SMK duo though, all legal. Yeah, and that's another thing. We cannot own automatic weapon here in Denmark. That's just a no-go. Doesn't matter how large it is or small. How about open carry like the Americans? Can you get a permit for that in Canada? Okay, big one. Whoa, Dentex, 8.9 kilograms. Keep that, buddy. All right, all right. Not sure where I can actually put it. That's a problem for another day. Let's take that one. Try again. Oh, why did my thingy on the right disappear? Or it's maybe only when I actually catch the fish. The tuna is huge now. Yeah, I heard that. So all fish are kind of different sizes. Okay, this one is smaller. Orata. Oh, medium awareness, cool. Then let's put the meat on. My SMK is not an auto, it's only a bolt action 22. Ah, okay, okay. Two different barrels though. Bowman asked, what is an SMK, by the way? Barca says, newbie squad mate had a bunch in a fridge, and they were all stacked on top of each other. After the update was like the fridge was going to explode. The SMK I have is a Euro brand name or Euro brand name. Or I actually read it like it was a submachine gun. That's why I was talking about the automatic things. I mean, the Americans can own all kinds of rifles or assault rifles even. That's kind of crazy. I don't know. Oh, fish got away. Okay. Maybe on a shooting range you can have fun with an automatic rifle, but owning it and keeping it in your house loaded and stuff like that kind of blows my mind. I don't see any need for that, even as a hunter or something. Hello, Nikolai. Welcome, welcome. Good to see you. Oh. small one again. Are there going to be an animal trap in the game? I don't think so, but we'll never know, to be honest. But I don't think so. So what they put in, and you've probably already seen that, that is the bait feeder. And I don't have it on me right now, but the bait feeder is almost as good as an animal trap, I guess, because it's kind of almost like 99.5% guaranteed that you will get the animal to come. So even the bait feeder is probably a bit OP. I don't know. Basa says, can you own grenade launchers? You can own grenade launchers in some states. Wow. That's wild. Let's says the barrel are rifled on for the pistols and one for the pistol, of one for the rifle. You can chop and change. You can also modify, but I don't mind. It's legal. Right. Barca says not guaranteed. You can shoot it when it shows up, though. Yeah, that's true, and I think that's how they want it in the game. Oh, talking about the sizes of the fish, look at this bass at 2 kilos, and this one at 1.4. So this one is only taking up half the space. And we can actually put it down here like that. Cool. And then we got this little sardine. Let's use that one. See if we can catch another fish. Yeah, Loralyne, we had just been testing out the fishing after the update. I was driving around looking for some of those visual fish cues, like fish jumping out of the water. We actually managed to find it at a spot at the big river up near the dam. Oh, big one. But I did a bunch of fishing at that spot, and I did catch, to begin with, a few fish. But then I threw a line a lot of times without catching anything at all. So I'm not sure about the chances. Oh, it snapped. Damn it. Damn it, damn it, damn it. Okay. All right. Let's put that here. That was not good. How are my food? My food is kind of okay-ish. Right. Oh, that's like huge. Wow. Okay. How are we gonna do this? I reckon this other one is also like big. Indeed, they are. Hmm. Yeah, how are we gonna do this? Oh, that's even bigger. Holy smokes. That's like no way. Right, so we cut that one. Let's move back a little bit. Then we cut that one. Speedrider says, I watch a video on how fast you need to be to get your gun out ready for a bear or another dangerous wild animal. Basically, you can't. You mean here in SCUM or in real life? Let's drink this. That's actually a lot of fillets that I don't have room for. Hmm. Yeah. And I put fillets in my shoes. I mean, why not? You know, let's actually eat that spinach. Yeah, in real life, most people will fumble and even highly trained people struggle. They have been releasing some of the higher predators in northern England and Scotland for a while now. It seems to be going well. Yeah, that's the stress factor as well. I mean, when you see a bear right in front of you, kind of surprising you, you're gonna shake your hands. Chop that one up. Yeah, the rewilding. Okay. How many we can take? All of those. Tara says, okay, sleep time. Right. That's it. We're kind of stuffed now. But that's fine. I could put that one on. Cut that one up. Good night, Taro. Nice of you to stop by. Appreciate that. And have a good night's rest. See you next time. That. Let go. Yeah, you're hot. I know. Okay. Right. So I actually feel like it's a bit easier to catch fish at the spots where we don't have any of the signs. Like totally unscientifically, but it kind of feels like it just went a little bit easier. Why didn't I come across the tent camp? I went way past it. Two sodas. K6. I don't care about the K6. Oh, I'm actually overweight. That's interesting. Oh, we got that military shovel. I do have one already, or two even. Gonna leave that for someone else. But sometimes you get a scope or something. Oh, nice pants. Yeah. You know what? Eat that. Those right there. All right. Let's get back to base. So this base right here, that had grown. Every time I go past here, it's a little bigger than last time. Okay, Speed Rider. Thank you for hanging out with us. I appreciate that. And I hope you get some sleep soon. And see you next time, buddy. Up. Yeah, I think next time I go fishing, I really won't bother going and trying to find those 10 fishing spots. Because the benefits from fishing on one of those spots doesn't really seem to be there. In my opinion, it seems like it's more like a visual gimmick, but I did find, or I did catch fish anywhere else, so I don't know about that. Yeah, I think you're right, Sledge. Or it might actually be something like midday for him right now, but if he's been up since 4 AM, I bet he's pretty tired by now. Actually, let's just go by that other little lake. I'm not gonna fish there right now. Just wanna have a look-see. We got a base right here. And my dude needs to, you know, do his thing. Let's let him. Adelaide is 6:55 a.m. Ah, okay. Right, doesn't seem like there's any fish jumping. The terrain is definitely feeling more slippery when I drive this. Oh, this base has grown as well. When I drive the dirt bike and I'm kind of on a slope, it definitely feels more slippery. Look, look, he kind of goes sideways a little bit, and again. This is fairly new. Oh, look. I have no traction at all. Wow, that's odd. Come on. Yeah, they definitely made a change on that. Okay. Let's see how many fish we can cram into the that one. That in. Actually, oh, we can't put the whole fish in, apparently. Yeah, that won't go in. Okay. I don't know how long they'll last in there. Guess we'll see. Only thing that is Giradia. I don't know what that is, Sledge. That was real bad. Be right back. Okay. So they changed something about the smokers as well. The overcooked time used to be like 2 minutes, I think, and that would destroy the food entirely. But now I think they extended that overcooked time with I forgot exactly how much, but quite a bit. Or we could actually make the garden on the back side here. Maybe that's better. Maybe that's better, actually. Yeah, so I think it was extended to 5 hours, maybe? Oh, I'm gaining. Archery is so close now. Giardia is a protozoa that you can get from drinking dirty water. In Canada, it's called beaver fever because you can get it from drinking from the beaver dam ponds. Right. So yeah, so like those microscopic little amoeba and stuff like that in the water can get into your system and make you really sick. Garden plot. Here we go. I wish it would say how many like X by Y you kind of extend it to. I think that's should be big enough. 11 planks, 21. Right. Okay, let's do this. I'm not gonna finish it because there's a trick to get it without without weeds. I want to see if that still works. And for that, I need to be around for quite a bit of time. Oh, I need one more nail. And we hear the sound from that pig. And that's a hunting quest that starts without the bait feeder. Hello, Ethan. I'm good, thank you. And how are you? We have been testing out the fishing. I just got back to base here. Right, so planks. Yeah, don't have many. Oh, I had a saw out here, I think. Got that one. Well, I wanted to find some of these fish visual signs, the fish cues that the update notes talked about. There's supposed to be only 10 spots across the map, and those 10 spots gets rotated every time the server restarts. And that seems really like a really low number when you think about how much water, how many places you actually can fish. And as it turned out, we did actually go about quite a bit before we found a spot. But it is possible to find a spot. But the next thing is, it didn't really feel like we had any particular advantage from using it. That's 9. That's perfect. Supposedly, the fish should be easier to catch. Like you have more, a higher chance of the fish biting. But honestly, it didn't feel like it. Right, let's leave this like it is. I will put the 2 planks in the next stream, because you kind of need for a couple of hours and remove all the seeds as soon as they kind of pop up. And then there's a chance that the seed, the weed, and there's a chance that the weed won't grow back. That's for the next stream. Let's put these in here. You know, there's some fishing stuff in here. I might as well put these in. Yeah, can go in. That can go in. Like so. And that fishing rod. Right. And to refuel. Oh, that's empty. Right, that's empty. Oh, we got one for fish, but I put the fish in with the... That's completely full. Okay, close enough. Booze, that one can go in there. Oh, that's full. Yeah. Liquid then. Okay. Too big. Okay. Let's take the bicycle. Just gonna borrow that. I don't know how you killed its health. Best fix that bike, it's nearly dead. Yeah, I don't know what happened to it. I think it takes an ordinary toolbox. But it is down to like 50 some percent. That's pretty bad. Like near that fish factory. And where that other river hits in the sea in A0, I think. Oh, let me... Oh, nice, the tractor fit. Yeah, no problem, actually. Oh! Stop! Oh yeah, he's coming for me. I'm doing something stupid. I'm kind of knocking... And he runs the other way. I kind of don't want to lose the better arrows, that's why I'm changing. Okay. And that was an NPC as well. There's a puppet. There's a puppet, there's a puppet. Oh, that's a lot. Yeah, you saw me. And another... Oh, kind of that guy's dead. Oh man, this is annoying. Ow. Don't do that. Okay. He actually got to whack me a bit. I'm fine though. Okay. Let's see about this guy. Beer. So another beaver up here. That's freaking scary. Oh, baby. And I don't have room. Oh man. Put that one on. So restart. I'm kind of scared that he's coming running at me just in a... Oh, there he is. There he is. Let's see if we can put in a headshot. Oh! Yeah. I tried to avoid losing that carbon. Oh, it actually kind of still exists. Hello, Mr. Becker. Welcome, welcome. Hope you're well. Oh, we got a bunch of NPC. Oh, you kind of just jumped. Another one. And yet another one. There we go. Okay. All that commotion just for I can get some fuel here. And that guy is glitched. Oh, you're doing good. That's nice. That's nice. I actually need to speed up a little bit. Two, some money. What's that? Chips. Mm-hmm. That guy. Bread. Yeah, do have a bunch of that, but I'll take it. Oh, pack of rice in good condition even. I'll grab that. Another broadhead. We have a bunch of footsteps. Oh, there you are. Hey, give me my arrow back. Okay, let's get some fuel. Yeah. Now, oh, wait. Are you getting killed on SCUM? So you made the puppets hits 7 times harder, just like here on Loralyne server? That's no joke. Hard to use that bike overweight. I mean, it's a serious pain. It should actually, on a flat road like this, just roll just as easy as when you're not overweight, really. But as we saw with that other, that slim puppet, it's not really fun to get chased by puppets when you're on a bike or a bear. Let's see if I can cruise a little bit. Not used to take the bike. Yeah, but it would have to be a perfectly flat road. A little incline will make it harder. Yeah, but then you should be able to coast a little bit and lose a little bit of speed. And then when the incline kind of goes down a bit, then you gain a little bit extra. So a lot of the time it will kind of even out, but if you kind of are on an incline like right now, I have to go on a small incline for quite a bit, then it's gonna drain you. But a good thing that we don't have puppets right here, so that's nice. So when I get to the tree line, I should be able to kind of coast down to the base, I guess. I hope. Hello, Ravenous. So how did you do tonight? You tried taking care of a wolf and a bear, eaten with a sword. That didn't go well, I guess. But why would you do a thing like that? Oh, now I hear the horse. So this base location is actually quite good when it comes to animal spawns. She rammed up the animals on here, man. They're super animals. Yeah, I know. I kind of saw the discussion on her Discord. I'm like I don't care much about that. It's not really a problem for me, at least. It's just good to know that's the case. And like she canister, yeah. She made the horse impossible to kill. And I guess that's why the donkey glitched so badly that other night. Because maybe that also is invincible. Invincible. Hey, Dead Bunny. Welcome, welcome. Happy hunting. I did a lot of fishing today, but I guess that's kind of a type of hunting as well. I kind of want to put up like a wall. Let's see. Let's put up like that. Oh, I need to put yeah. I need to put stuff downstairs. That's a little annoying. Oh yeah, so that's down here. Oh. Right, so then what we do is we use that one. Tweak support, put that. Come on, not there, buddy. Right here. Why won't you go in? Red? But why? Overlapping? That sounds odd. That sounds odd. Why should it be overlapping? Sometimes, man. Sometimes this game. He's making sure there's plenty of room for his new loot goblin roommate, Ethan. Yeah. Chest in the way? No. Yeah, I could move it. I could move it like. No, it doesn't matter. And it's so annoying, I can't see if it actually goes the correct way. Overlapping. It's so weird. I think I placed it upstairs. Maybe it's because, look at that. That thing here is upgraded to tier 2. Like that here. Yeah. Maybe it's because the level is not the same or something. I don't know. Whatever. Yeah, because yeah, that's like a half. That's the reason. That's like a half level somehow. Yeah, that makes my plan impossible. I would have made a wall like here, but I won't be able to. I will not be able to because it's kind of odd, this thingy. It's a 1.5 wall. Anyways, I will figure that out later. Ravenous says, I lost about 7 hiking bags so far. Wow. And the bunny's nice. He has found an hiking backpack here twice. SCUM lore. It's long gone. Spawns me other side of map every time. I lost 4 pistols today. I think you lost some yesterday too. That was a while ago. I haven't died all day so far. So why do you die all the time, Ravenous? Don't you at some point learn to slow down a bit? Yeah, look at this. It won't fit. You built this base in a weird way, Ethan. Look at this. This is the normal height. But these... Is that the half height wall on top of it? That's weird. Okay, Barca. You looted the prison here, but sadly you didn't make it out. You did not plan on this addition. No, I don't know how to fix it because, you know, that normal height is right here where the hand is. And then there's just like put this on top, and that makes it weird. But also like from this line or this line, it's kind of a half height difference as well. I don't know. I have to talk to I have to talk to my buddy about that. Anyways, when the server restarts, I'm gonna end the stream. So let's chat a little bit until it happens. Dead Bunny says, "Oof, prison! I just peeked through the gate, and left faster than ever." The prison can be done, but it's definitely a dangerous place here on this server. I did not. I think Chris did. I have to, but the thing is, Chris and I usually don't play at the same time because of our time difference. Oop, there we go. Yeah, so those half walls is kind of screwing it. And Ravenous says, yeah, shooting my way in brought a few hordes and doors were blocked. That was crazy. Yeah, but maybe Ravenous, maybe not shoot your way in. Like, maybe try and use the bow. Ethan says, no, but I meant to build what you want. You can put normal walls on the half walls. Yeah, but I think it is like on the bottom, in the center by the kitchen. That's built normal. And then on the side where the garage is, it started at the bottom with a half wall with a full wall on top. But the top part of the first floor above the kitchen is kind of a full wall and then a half wall. I think that kind of screws it up. Like they are not aligned in the height level, I think. You build for looks, not for functionality. Yeah, we might have to redecorate. I don't know. It's not a big problem. I could just put some cabinets up and put a lock on each. I do think I have a bunch of lock in the tractor. You'll be back, but you're going to be lurking. Well, I have to actually log off, guys. I need to get some sleep so I can be ready for work. Yeah, 18 likes, guys. Thank you so much. And next stream tomorrow, I guess, will be with you, Baza. And we will do Icarus, as we used to do on Fridays. And during the weekend, I don't know, I will probably do some SCUM during the weekend as well. But until then, I hope you're well, having a great night, morning, afternoon, wherever you are. And see you next time. Bye-bye.